What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve of Ask Motorsports. Today we're doing a little episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It's my brother Robbie's house, and this is the lake house, and so he's always got somebody over here having a good time and whatnot. And you want to make some drinks, you want to have a cookout, you want to go out on the boat for the day, fill up the cooler with ice for all the drinks. We need a lot of ice. Go through a lot of ice around here. So anyway, for his birthday, me and my wife picked him up a little home style ice maker. So it's not the real big commercial one. It's not the little one that just sits on the counter. It's kind of an in-between. It'd be the next step up. So anyway, I think it holds around 16 to 19 pounds actually in the bin. So I've already went in and did a little quickie hookup. Sorry I didn't show you how to do that, but let's just walk in and we'll take a look, and I can give you the gist on how it's hooked up. It's real simple. So everybody's application is going to be a little different. So let's take a walk in and I'll show you what we got here. It looks really even from here, babe. So Dwight's getting everything set up for Robbie's 50th birthday. Happy birthday, brother. He'll be here tomorrow and we'll be partying hard, y'all. All right, so we're going to try out the little ice maker. Now, for right now, I'm going to eventually put a shelf here, move the washer over, there's plenty of room, move the dryer over, build a little shelf right here, because what I did was I pretty much just put a Y splitter right here on the cold side so I could tap in, run my cold water line over into the ice maker, and then the washer's still hooked up right here. And the filter, I just kind of got it up here out of the way for right now. Like I said, this is all temporary. I wanted to make sure that it will make ice and that it works good here, because there was another area I could have put it all the way downstairs, but see, the freezer's right over here in the kitchen, so I wanted it right here if possible, to where as it's making ice, these don't act like a freezer and hold the ice. It will always be melting. So at least if it's right here, when it fills up with ice, we can scoop it out to the pan and go put it in the freezer there, instead of having to go all the way downstairs, in through the theater room, and then there's a back room with a sauna machine in there, and it could go in there. But again, this is just kind of a simple hookup. I just got the drain pipe. This is your drain for when the ice is melting. I ran it over, and like I said, don't look at how it's looking right now. This ain't the finished product. I just want to make sure it works. I just jumped it in. I just made the hole a little bigger where this goes in, the drain for the washer, and this tube just goes stuck right beside it. Plugging it into the outlet here with the washer. They say to have it in its own designated outlet. I guess the washer's finished right now. When the washer kicks on, we'll have to see. As long as they don't kick the, actually it's a GFI breaker outlet, so as long as it don't flip it and break it or anything, then we should be all right. But I guess we'll do a little test run and see what happens. Like I said, I want to make sure. Now, this is the first time I've turned it on. It said 17. It's down to 15 already, and I'm not even 100% sure on the settings yet. I think that means it's going to take 15 minutes to make the first batch of ice, I believe. Let's see if I can show you in here. It's pretty much just running across that back plate. Now see, also I heard or seen on another video I was watching before I hooked this one up, that the first time it makes the ice, the very first time you plug it in like this, the ice cubes won't be nice and solid. And that has to do with the setting here too. You can turn the time up from like 12 to 15, 17, and that's how long it'll leave the ice in the tray back there, I believe, before it puts it in the heat cycle and makes it fall out. It'll make the ice cubes more solid. So we're going to experiment with it a little and see what happens. Now, these are the type of ice machines. You can also, if you want, you can put a 5-gallon, or I don't know how many of them big, they might be 10-gallon. I don't know what those big jugs of fresh water are. You can put it in right here, and you have to turn this little valve here, but it'll allow you to make fresh water as the ice. Now, this is city water here, so it's good, and of course to give you the filter. So anyway, we're just going to give it a little while. Let's check back when it's ready for its first batch of ice, and we'll see what happens. I did see already a little bit of water coming out the drain hose here. I think it's just from where it's flowing so much, it just kind of sprinkled or spilled off the edge there, and that's the drain in the back. It's kind of tilted at an angle, so as the ice melts, it goes down that drain. Anyway, let's check back and we'll see. Alright, so it's going in a little heat cycle, and the ice is going to release. Hurry up. We got some flash in here, and it's melting. It's going in a melt mode. It's going to heat that little thing up so it falls out. Come on. So we'll have ice by Christmas. Oh, here it comes. You missed it. All right, so now we got ice. See, it triggered this, flipped it. Now more water is going to come in as it needs it. It's got a little float over here. It's about to start flowing in a second again. Let me see, is it hot? Whoa! No, it ain't real hot to the touch. Just cools it enough to make the ice release. So this is the ice, and it's not a solid cube yet. There she goes, kicked on. But now see, now it's automatically set to the 12. I'm going to turn it up a little. Let's go up to 15. We'll see. Oh, no, I don't think that's how that works. We're going to start it on 6 now. Let's see. That's 18. All right, let's go down 1 to 5. $17 minutes. See, hell, I don't know. That's obviously the settings 1 through 8. I didn't know it changes to minutes like that. I thought it was you're setting a timer, but it's not. So let's try it on number 5. We'll see how they turn out this time. Might have to bump it up to 6. I want good solid cubes because we put these in the cooler and go out on the boat all day. And if they're hollow or not solid, especially as small as these are, they're going to melt pretty quick. So we don't want that. But these are definitely good for the drinks. So I guess I'm going to have to mix me up a Crown. Let's try some Crown Royal with these in it to see what happens. Alright, that looks like it's a lot more solid ice. I think I'll bump it up to number 6, and then we should have some good solid stuff. Hey Jasper, what are you doing, buddy? They let you in? You was running around outside. See, Jasper's got his light on so I can see him. He was over at the neighbor's. It's only like 1 in the morning, so it's kind of dark out. He'll take off, running around, checking out the neighborhood. It is in the melting stage, so I walked in just in time to catch it. There's still some ice from a while ago. Didn't all melt or anything, so it's pretty good. They're definitely not the solid ones. That's the first go around. So we'll see how these next round comes out. I think I'll bump it up a number, because when I reach in the field, I can feel a little dimple. Oh, here it comes. Boom. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, they're a lot more solid. Heck yeah. There's barely a little dimple in there. Alright. Huh. Okay, so let's bump it up 1 from 5 to 6. Bingo. Now, we went from 18 to 19 minutes, so let's see what that looks like. It's in the cycle again. I felt it. They're definitely more solid. It's making a little bit of ice, y'all. I think it takes 3 hours to fill up the little bin. I still haven't gotten an accurate answer on how big the actual bin is. I've seen anywhere from 16 to 19 pounds. So I'm not 100% sure on this particular model. Keep seeing mixed answers. Here she comes, about to release. Oh yeah. We have release, y'all. Hell yeah, they're getting pretty solid now. Like I said, supposedly the longer it's on, the better it gets. That's only the 3rd run of ice coming off. So we'll let it run all night. When we wake up in the morning, we'll see. This thing better be slammed full. Here she goes again, making another batch. So I guess when this gets filled up enough, the ice will finally get stuck here and flip this down, and that's going to turn it off. Alright, so now we're going to try it out. Let's get some of these ice cubes. Put a little ice in here. Works good. Now we're going to try the Crown Apple on it. I think these cubes are going to work perfect for making a drink. Woo! Little Crown on the rocks, y'all. So yeah, it looks like it is a success. The little ice maker works pretty good. They're not that expensive. Oh yeah. That hits the spot, a little Crown Apple on the rocks, y'all. Heck yeah. Alright, thanks for checking out our video. Hopefully you tune in and check out the next videos when they're coming out, y'all. You never know what we're going to be doing. Today it's hooking up an ice maker, testing it out. Could be working on boats, cars, trucks, bikes. Who knows?
I'll see your nipples.
Uh-oh. Because this ice is making them hard, y'all. Alright, so I just figured I'd walk back in here. I wanted to watch it do another drop. This time, everything dropped off and like a row or two stayed on here. So that's not cool. Let's see if it flips it. Nope. Let's see, that's not cool. I didn't think it was going to kick on at all. I guess eventually, oh, there it went. It did fall by itself. Okay. I guess enough water running across the ice made it melting off or slip and it fell off. But I wasn't too sure about that. Alright, she's working. Now also, this does have a peel off finish. This whole thing peels off. And it's stainless underneath it. It's a whole stainless steel. It would look nice. And if it was like in the kitchen or something, I would do it because it could match the appliances. But since it's in here with the white appliances, I'm going to leave it because, like I said, eventually I'm going to have it on the shelf here in between them, so it kind of matches. So I'm just going to leave it on there. Guess it's a personal preference. You could take it on and off. I thought this would have had a film on it so you could see in there and see what the ice is doing without opening it, but it doesn't seem to, so I guess it's not a film. I'm going to mess with it a little bit more, but it doesn't seem to be a film on this. Then, of course, you got your little ice scooper. Scoop it out. Put it in the pan or whatever you want. I'd say the little ice machine is passing the test. It's doing a good job. So we're going to close the video out. Thanks for sticking around. And I hope you give me a thumbs up if you like what you've seen. And stick around for the upcoming videos, y'all. And y'all have a blessed evening. Steve's out.